everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this paint job on the jet boat. First thing, I'm going to do the bare minimum prep work. I'm just going to run over the whole thing with a Scotch-Brite and call it good. Next, I just got some cheap Rust-Oleum paint and put it in a spray gun, and I'm just going to hit the whole boat with a base coat of black. Just think of it as a primer. I was mainly trying to just slather some paint over the rivets and the welds just to kind of fill them in and hopefully stop them from leaking. Now I'm just going to aimlessly spray some pink and blue on here and see what it ends up looking like. Now that I let that dry for 10 minutes, I'm just going to start working with some masking tape. No rhyme or reason here, I'm just going to tape a bunch of stripes all over it and try to make it look kind of cool. What a pain in the butt. Just spent like 2 hours taping this thing. Really no rhyme or reason to it, it's kind of just whatever I felt like doing based off of the base coat that I put on. Now I've got these other colors here, and I got this blue, dark blue. So I'm gonna kind of just go through and put some of those other colors here and there, and also some black, like that bottom bit right there. I'm gonna do black. Pretty much just winging it here. I don't really have a plan. I'm just trying to make it look cool. I'm really digging the yellow tape on there, so I might even put some yellow in it. Again, no plan here. I'm basically like Bob Ross here, just painting some happy little trees and happy little mistakes all over the boat. It's not even symmetrical side to side on the boat, so all the way around it's completely different. I don't know about this. It's looking kind of crazy. Hopefully when I pull the tape off it'll look good. I'm not really liking how it looks right now. Got a little bit to touch up with the black. Like I gotta get up around this stuff where I oversprayed it. Hit this rail here where I oversprayed. I'll probably just put a whole nother coat on all the window frame and everything, and the interior, even though most of that's gonna get covered with SeaDek. I should have masked it off so I didn't spray black all over everything, but ain't nobody got time for that. Now let's pull the tape off, see what it looks like. Hopefully this doesn't peel all my other paint off. Sure looks like it's going to. A little bit. I think I'll be able to work with it. Good thing this ain't a show car. It is not gonna be perfect. No! Quit peeling the paint. Oh, man. I hate working with spray paint. It takes forever to dry. And this is what happens. All in all, most of the tape came off just fine. Got a few spots that peeled off there, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I can live with that. Let's see what the rest looks like. It's starting to look a lot better, but it still needs a little something. So now I'm going to try my hand at this drawing on here with big Sharpie business. I tried a little spot. I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to do it anyways, so here we go. I never realized how unsteady my hands were. It looks like I had a seizure while I was drawing this stuff on here. It's all shaky and squiggly looking, but whatever. It looks hand drawn, and that was kind of sort of the look I was going for anyway. I was kind of going for that hand drawn cartoon look that all the cool kids are putting on their race cars these days. I'm sure any of you guys that are actual pinstripe artists are just cringing right now at how shaky and not straight all my lines are. But that's okay, you won't see it from your house. Now that I've thoroughly screwed that up, I'm going to put some clear coat over the whole boat. I'm using a two-part automotive clear coat here, so hopefully it'll have a little bit of strength to it and won't scratch off the first thing I bump into. Shiny. Would you just look at that? Now for the stuff. Stuff's been driving me nuts. It's been sitting in the garage for like a month and I've been wanting to put it on, but I had to wait till the paint was done. So finally get to put the sea deck on. See how bad I could screw this up. If you've ever put this stuff on before, you'll know this stuff is a pain in the butt. It's hard to work with, it's real thick, and it's especially cutting around the handrail, it made it really difficult. Seaming this diamond pattern together was kind of a pain in the butt too. I didn't order enough of it, so I was trying to stretch it and use everything I could and not waste any, so I kind of put seams where they shouldn't have been. Yeah, it's really hard to make the seams disappear unless you want to waste a whole bunch of it. So that's basically it. Got the sea deck on. I kind of butchered this seam, but it is what it is. Did the front, the nose, did the dash, and I did back here. That's where I ran out. This was a golf cart windshield, that's why it's got the little folding thing. So I'm just gonna attach it at the bottom and make it where it folds down like that. That way, after it rains and it gets where you can't see out of it very good because it don't have windshield wipers, and you can flip it down. But while it is raining or whatever, you can flip it up and you're not getting pelted in the face with rain, so that'll be fun. Had to put my fishing pole holders in. I'm gonna be doing a lot of fishing in this thing. Nah, just kidding, they're pretty much for flags. Here I'm just rigging up a creative way to make the windshield stay up. I'm just using a bolt through the frame and a wing nut. Got this super high-tech bungee cord here. That'll keep it from flipping up on me when we're going fast. And you just take that thing off, fold it up, and put your wing nut on here. It's not perfect, but I think it'll work. Fancy storage solution. Next thing on the list, got all these crappy little lights here. I'm gonna mount those above the windshield. We got 6 of them. So come up with some kind of creative way to make those work. I pretty much was just using some self-tapper screws into a piece of angle. I bolted all the lights to the angle and then bolted the angle to the frame of the windshield. That way the whole thing's removable in one piece. Also went ahead and put on some fancy color changing LED lights. I'm sure they'll only work about 1 or 2 times before they quit. Now I just gotta climb my big fat butt under the dash and wire all this stuff in. Well, that's it. That's all I got for you. That's the paint job and all the other little miscellaneous doodads and things that I did to the boat. If you liked this video, if you didn't, well, that's all I've got to say about that. Good day.